this is Chiak, and we are playing Alpha Polaris. So I totally did not realize that the month of October is coming, so we're going to have a bunch of scary LPs coming up. So Alpha Polaris is a horror adventure game. It's created by Turmoil Games in 2015, released in 2015. And literally all I know, I didn't know anything about it. Decided to at least go check its synopsis. Even the synopsis didn't really give much. All I know is that there's some basis in Inuit mythology, Inuit legends, and Cthulu mythology. And then there's something about polar bears. That's really all I know. This takes place in the Arctic, so I'm sure it's going to be isolated. I don't know how long this series is going to be. Just for this week, I'm going to keep it to... I might keep it having the long 40-minute sets, just especially with adventure games, and especially with the screen resolution. I know it shouldn't be too much of a hassle to record, allow for a longer video sets, and that way it makes it a lot easier in terms of a bunch of other things that you brides shouldn't care about at all. So in terms of options, there really isn't much. You can adjust the spoken dialogue audio, and that's really it. Otherwise, there's font size and shadows. So either way, let's get started. It is spooky Halloween month, so let's play a horror game.
Hey, Norwegian guy. Are you in there? There's another polar bear for you to stun.
Okay.
Okay, if you could come back in an hour or two.
You think it'll wait while you snooze away? Rise and shine, Norway. And if you don't, I'll shoot that thing myself. You want to get that science project of yours or whatever it is done?
Okay, hold on. I'll just get my gear.
I'm waiting right here. And don't let Miss Alaska hold you up back there.
Ik weet dik je keigaar.
Okay. Alright, how to play. Okay, so we got nice instructions over here. Mouse navigation and interaction. The game cursor turns light green when over a hot spot. An action icon appears below the cursor. Actions are activated with mouse buttons. Right button. Okay, this is... Okay, so the left button is the hand symbol, the right button is to view. I feel like this right here could have been designed much better. Yeah, why didn't they should have just flipped this around. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this is bad design right here. But anyway, default cursor is, well, basically what here. Highlight cursor like so. Examine, pick up. Oh, pick up and use object. Talk. Advanced dialogue. Interesting. Leave scene. Skip walking with double click. Wonderful. Perfect. Thank you. And leave close-up scene, and then the hotspot is the circle. You can open and close Rune's bag by left-clicking on it. The inventory can also be opened and closed by pressing I on your keyboard. Okay, here are keyboard controls. Escape. F1 shows this screen. Enter is advanced dialogue. Space hotspot tool shows all points of interest. Okay, great. And then eyes to open and close the bag. Okay, so it's spacebar. Ooh, look at that. Twilight of the Polar Bears. Okay, I have to click out of it, so to speak. Beer can. Good stuff. What is this? Bunk. I find myself sleeping a lot less here than back home in Norway. That's our bag. Oh, beer can. Outside temperature is 5 Fahrenheit. Okay, so 15. Okay, this I don't understand, this I do. So 15 minus 15, it's not bad. Minus 15 is doable. Well, depending if it's wet or kind of, depending the humidity. La Hombre and Mahoska? A fusion jazz band my brother plays accordion in. They suck, but in a cool way. I should have bought more. Flag of Norway. Explorers like Raoul Amundsen and I do not know how to say that name. Knudsen always brought a flag, so that was a given. Okay, so obviously those are his people he idolized. That's where I keep my writing enthusiasm. I made that. It runs on USB power and listens to low band frequency slots. Okay, doesn't really explain what that is. I had to install the old OS to get the polar bear tracking app to work. What's that? Front pointing crampons for ice climbing. Hopefully I'll get to use them. I don't need them. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, this looks like it's on the floor. It's really just part on the screen. So in our bag we have the multi-tool, notebook, and the lighter. Okay, I need to get all of my polar bear gear. Okay. Wow. Greenland polar bear hunting patterns associated with sea ice decline. Near the southern latitudes of polar bear, Ursa maritimus range, changes in polar bear hunting patterns correlate with sea ice decline. In this thesis, we test these pattern changes in Chiak, eastern Greenland, above 78 degrees latitude given the GPS collar's reliability, spatial accuracy, and other associated measurements. We use automated GPS collars to record the locations and activity for adult female polar bears. Compared to earlier research, we chose TTQ evaluation to evaluate the effect of sea ice diminishing on hunting behavior, geographic profiling, and search patterns. Based on the critical predation CP concept more quantitatively. Key topics of focus include sea ice, snow, weather, marine animals, land animals, fish, and quality and quantity of animal populations. This research is funded by Bergen University Department of Zoology and the Bergen Zoological Museum. My goodness. Tech facilities and logistical support is provided by Project EPGE, Euler Petroleum Greenland Expedition, a subsidiary of Euler Petroleum Worldwide. Okay. So I got a feeling we can't really even use that yet. So, Ninja... Oh. An artificial plant. Wonderful. Around here, polar night lasts from late November to mid-January, so no real plant survives without sun lamps. So basically they have a long period of darkness, I'm going to assume what they're saying. Okay, let's exit. So apparently we need to find... Left-clicking rune displays your current task. Press space to activate hotspots. Okay. Okay, so that's his name, Rune. Okay, I like using the hotspots just because it saves a lot of time. So Rune, this is our guy, Rune Knudsen, biologist, mountaineer, philanthropist. Okay. Those are the guys from the previous team. Out of curiosity. No, okay. Communal laundry bin, interesting. Nova's micropaleontologist. Nova. Who's this? Al Schumann, exploration technician. Exploration technician, interesting. Bulletin board, postcards mostly. Okay. I wonder whose birthday card it is. Looks like it arrived fairly recently. Okay, it's for Nova. Hey girl, we remembered it's your birthday tomorrow. Hopefully the Greenland Post Service gets this delivered before you return. We all miss you and wish you were here. Igor, okay, bunch of people. Station key, garage. Okay, I'm gonna assume we don't need any of these since I actually can't click on them, so we need our stuff. That's what it says. It's an empty plaque. Can we go inside? No, but we can knock on the door. Yeah, of course there's no answer. Sorry, this is like taking a super long time just to explore everything.
Tully spotted another polar bear outside.
Not now, Rune.
Polaris. Come in, Polaris.
Go ahead, we hear you.
I found oil deep down a crevasse near Testril 2. It's an open pit, Nova. I found seep oil.
But that's wonderful.
And there's more to the story. I also ran into something unexpected. But I'd better tell you in person. I'll be there soon. While you wait, you can contact Cthulu. We need to announce this right away.
What was unexpected? Should I tell them something else?
Just tell them we're going to make the shareholders happy and the liberals angry pretty soon.
Okay, where are you now?
A few miles northeast of Polaris. But speaking of tree huggers, is that Norwegian chap still bothering you?
Oh no, he's not. Not at all.
What?
I tell you, I haven't seen such an obvious crush since my prom night, and that's been a while.
He's in the room, Al. Shut it.
He's there? Well, I think that was all. See you soon. Over and out.
So he found oil. I don't know what that last part was about, though. For some reason, he seemed to think that you have a bit of a crush on me.
Crush? No, I just...
Come on, is that how they do it in Oslo?
Whoops, I think I left the line open.
And what a thoughtful mistake it was. This has been a comedy goldmine. Look, maybe Rune could fix you something nice in the canteen. Let's say tomorrow. I'll even throw in some fuel and ammo for Tully. For distraction, you know.
I could do that.
Good.
Do I have a say in this?
Not really.
Can you cook, Rune?
That's my girl. Rune, I happen to know what she likes, but I'll fill you in later. Now is not the time.
Okay, over and out.
Over and out.
So, did you have anything else in mind?
Tully spotted another polar bear outside.
Polar bear research on a station owned by a godless oil company. You know, this might be the biggest oil discovery of our careers. While you are trying to save the Arctic. That's...
A serious conflict of interest, I know. I love ice climbing and the Arctic. That's why I'm here. Did my master's measuring skua eggs in Svalbard. As for the company, me being here is just a cheap publicity trick. I'll play along and get my thesis done. But maybe I should get moving. That bear won't be around forever.
Be careful. Everything Tully knows about polar bears comes from cola commercials.
Okay, so that was the first look at how the acting is going to be. It's not horrible, at the same time it's not the greatest in my opinion. It's supposed to be the head of an Inuit's harpoon, the tip is in pieces. I feel like I could waste a lot of time here. To the kitchen. Like, where is your polar bear gear? Oh, okay. He just went through the beads. Empty crates, radiator, ventilation hood. I can actually click on read all these things. Oh, I'll look at the note. That's a less than polite note warning Tully to keep away from Al's sandwiches. Oh, we can open the fridge. Milk, vegetables, household cream, a sandwich. Okay, I'm assuming we don't really... Okay, at some point we're going to need to make coffee. Alright, let's get to the garage then. I really don't see if they're... We're trying to find our polar bear gear. Where's to the corridor? Corridor? Here. To click on the corner. Anything over here? No. So that's Nova, I'm gonna assume. Al, I guess probably the guy out there. So where? Tully's tent. He's in the garage? He likes to sleep in a tent just like me when I was 4. I don't feel like... Okay, seriously, dude. I know that you need to get all your polar bear gear. Question is, where do you keep your polar bear gear? Hello. Sedated polar bears. So far there's been 4. 16.4, both malnourished, big sores on female paw pads, female with ring steel carcass. 3-inch claws. 3-inch? Don't approach until... Checklist. What? Don't approach until head down. Head down, min 2 mins. Secure breathing, check heart rate, remove darts, clear off after reversal. Oh, there's no way I'll be able to read that, so I'm not gonna bother. A lighter. Okay. There is nothing to lobby. Here we go. Maybe this... I mean, well, if there's anywhere that should have his stuff, would be in his own washing machine. Okay. Is there a checklist? I'll grab a coat when I go out. It's to the laboratory. Rope? Do we need rope? Okay. Yeah, rope. Great. I don't think we're... Oh, tranquilizer gun. We need that. Now, question. Do they happen to just have tranquilizers in it? It's a basement. This is sedative gear. Fume hood. Don't see a reason why we need to use a fume hood as of yet. Stone putty? What? Ammo mic glue, it can be used to piece the specimen together. Okay, well, we don't have a specimen, but clearly gain some, I can't, because this is like taking place in like a wintry, almost isolated Arctic setting, I can't help but think of John Carpenter's The Thing, which I just have a desire to watch again. It's a great movie. Okay, so here is Oil Expedition Station Alpha Polaris. So currently, so here's the so these are the garage with the laboratory, the lobby, storage, and water well radiator. D1 should be the kitchen. D2 is the beer room. Okay. And then we have the living quarters. Okay. Let's click the hotspot thing. So, ammonite fossil, photochrome. So it's designed to reduce glares. Interesting. Okay. Do we have everything now? Okay, good. We're ready to go. So let's not bother. I do want to at least... Okay, let's at least have to take a look at the basement. See what's down here. Ugh, a lot is down here. Sacrificial anode. What? There's just a... If there's a piece of meat, then it must be just freezing down here. Marine maple syrup, sponge cake, extinguisher, ice cream box. Okay. I know. I need you to vamoose up there. Alright. So yeah, that was exploring the Alpha Polaris station. Next set for this week is going to be just short 20-minute sets, one per for this today, Wednesday, and then Friday, and then everything will be back to normal. I'm just, the time I'm recording this, I'm just super tired. So yeah, thank you for liking if you like, thank you for commenting if you commented, thank you for subscribing if you subscribed, thank you for favoriting if you favorited, and thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time guys, see ya!